Hello there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party, and we've got our official teaser for The Last of Us Part 2, aka Season 2. So this is a big one. And I'm really curious how they're going to pursue it.
Yeah.
If it's going to all happen so quickly, or if they're going to take their time and kind of spread things out a little bit differently, and how it's all going to go down.
Right. In the game, there's a lot that happens in this game, and they're like, as far as like two separate stories that are going on in this game as well, to the point where it's like, okay, I understand why they kind of wanted to do maybe two parts. So it's interesting. I'm curious how they're gonna do it here. Like if they're gonna switch some things around, or if they're gonna go the same way story wise, the way that the story goes in the game. So it's gonna be an interesting thing to see.
And that's what I'm most curious about, is just how are they going to construct the events of part 2 into season 2.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it. So this is going to be our first look at anything from The Last of Us season 2. But make sure you guys check out the reactions that we have done for Agatha All Along. We also did a reaction for the first episode of The Penguin, available on our channel.
Yeah, and if you want, go ahead and watch our full reactions to season 1 of Last of Us as well.
Available on the channel. But let's get into the teaser trailer for The Last of Us season 2. Now.
Oh, you want to start or what?
Love Catherine O'Hara.
Look at that.
Feels like a video game. Like third
Right
person.
out of the video game, yeah.
Let's try something different. You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Say the thing you're afraid to say. Say it out loud, no matter what it is, no matter how bad.
Behind her.
What did you do?
Woo! There she is.
Damn. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Ooh, I didn't realize he was casting this.
I love that he's casting this.
It's perfect casting.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
But
Well,
when in 2025? I need to know.
so it looks like they are going word for word in recreating part 2, just visually.
Yeah, there are a lot of bits and pieces in this little teaser trailer that, you know, I remember from the game, and I remember what's going to happen after those scenes too. So it's like they cut them at the moment where it's like, ooh. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it does look. I was curious to see how much they were going to show. Granted, it is a teaser, and I'm sure we'll get more later too, before the actual show comes up. But they do show like being in Wyoming, but also being in Washington there. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of story going on there. I'm curious to see how, like we said before, how they're going to maneuver the story, if it's going to go back and forth between different characters versus in the game where it's like a portion of the character is here and then a portion of the character is here, but they're kind of separate until they join. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
And perfect casting, bringing in Jeffrey Wright, not only because he's reprising the role of his character from the game, which happened to be designed very close to what Jeffrey Wright looks like. Probably had that in mind, but he didn't do it for certain other characters.
Right.
But I love that when we were playing the game, we're like, well, we know it's got to be Jeffrey Wright, right? Like, it's one of those actors that can easily translate from voiceover to live action, kind of like Katie Sackhoff, you know, for Star Wars and the Clone Wars and the Mandalorian.
Right.
So that's was already written in the stars for him to be here in live action. Plus, he's a prodigy of HBO, of Westworld. I mean, he has been doing this for quite some time with Warner and, of course, HBO. But Caitlin Dever coming in as Abby. I absolutely love Caitlin Dever, and check out our reaction to No One Will Save You, which she did an incredible job just being on her own and not even speaking in the entire role. But we know Abby's going to have a very important part in this story. And so the fact that you cast Caitlin Dever, for me, because I wasn't a huge fan of Abby in the game, you cast Caitlin Dever, who I adore and I want to see succeed. So I'm excited to see your take on Abby.
Right. I mean, I will say that I did like the certain aspects of Abby's story, of when you're playing Abby, and then also when you're playing Ellie. So, I'm excited to see her, take on that story when we get to it. And,
it's great to have Pedro and, of course,
Bella
as well. So getting the two of them back into, the fray, that's who we started with. But this world is going to get bigger, and we're going to get a lot more characters involved. So it's going to be exciting to see how it all plays out, because some things are going to be different. Some things are already different from the first game, just in terms of choices that they made in regards to the clickers. So that's automatically going to change up certain stories. And I'm wondering when we're going to get the Rat King. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
If we get the Rat King, that is going to be intense. That whole part of the game.
It's a hell of a sequence.
I gotta stack up on your ammo is what you need to do.
And your health, you need it all for the Rat King. But what did you guys think of the teaser trailer for The Last of Us Season 2? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. On our Patreon, make sure you check out those reactions that we have done for the Thunderbolts. That had a hell of a trailer. That's available on our channel, so check it out. But thanks so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.